So I lost a lot of weight, but here is the kicker. When I became vegan, I discovered a beautiful thing called vegan restaurants. And Lord have mercy on my soul. That opened my mind to food and I became a foodie. I started exploring different foods that I would never eaten while I was eating meat because I was so close minded, man. I was just used to going to Wendy's and Popeyes and Taco Bell and soul food from Mama. That was all I knew. So when it came to sushi, I ain't eating no sushi. Indian food, I ain't eating no Indian food. Boy, you crazy. I might eat some Mexican food because you know what I'm saying, that ain't too far fetched, but I ain't messing. No, I'm not messing with that. I was so close minded, but when I went vegan, and I started exploring these different foods, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And then what I fucked up is these meat substitutes. Oh Lord, they good. Ain't they good, y'all? The meat substitutes be good. Meatless Mondays for those out there who know Gardein and Morningstar and all these good brands with all this good vegan food and these vegan cheeses. They got vegan cheese that melt now, y'all. At first it ain't melt, bro. I was there. I was in the early stages of it. But I was eating all this processed vegan food and I gained weight. Again, I went from 300 pounds to 180 pounds. That's my natural weight. Then I started eating these processed vegan foods. I started eating these vegan pizzas, these vegan ice creams, these vegan cakes and cookies. And I shot up to like 260. You know what I'm saying? My frame good, so I don't really look like I'm sloppy, you know what I'm saying? But I shot up just eating all that bullshit, man. And then that's when I learned that being vegan don't necessarily mean you healthy. There's a difference. See, when I went vegan, I did it for the animals. I did it because of how I felt. I didn't do it to lose weight. I didn't really do it for health. So then I had to start changing the way I thought about food. And I had to realize what I could eat, what I shouldn't eat. I even went to the doctor when I started filming Fat Vegan. And I was like, I want you to tell me what I need to be eating to have a balanced diet because I'm doing this food show. I'm going to be eating a lot of food. And I don't want to keep this weight on me. I want to lose this weight and I want to stay at a nice little healthy weight. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Oh, you need to eat this. You need to eat avocados and this and that and that." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. You need to stay away from that. I need to stay away from wheat. I need to stay away from that bread, y'all. That bread got they put it on your butt." But in the process of that, I learned my body, and I'm still learning my body, and I figured out what I need to eat, what I shouldn't eat, and how I need to go about it, and how I need to have that balance because I am a foodie. I do love food. I spend a lot of time watching food videos, and I have Fat Vegan, you know, and I just had to figure that balance out, and I'm still in the process of it. I done went from like two. I'm probably like 230, maybe 240 right now. You know what I'm saying? But I look good. I look good. I want to lose a little bit more weight, maybe about 20, 30. I want to be like a nice little solid 215, 220. You know what I'm saying? But I'm finding that balance right now. And I feel like it's important for people to understand that vegan don't necessarily mean healthy. And at the end of the day, you just want to do what's best for you and your body and what makes sense for you. And vegan ain't always it. It might be, it might not be, but just do what makes sense for you. And whatever you do, make sure it's healthy and make sure you're feeling good about it. Because that's what matters the most. That's what matters the most, y'all. I know some of y'all might want me to go into Fat Vegan, my television show that I am the host, creator, and the producer of. I will get into it in another episode. But what I will say is my inspiration for Fat Vegan, when I started exploring all these different foods, I was sharing it with my friends on social media. And you gotta realize I'm the only vegan that a lot of people knew for a long period of time. So this is a new idea to them. It's intriguing to them, and they want to know what I eat because in their minds I just eat grass. No, I don't. I eat what you eat, but it's made differently. So I'm showing them all this delicious vegan food, and people were just getting a kick out of my reaction so much to the point I was like, bro, this should be a TV show. Like, I should just go around eating food from vegan restaurants and just being myself. And long story short, that is what Fat Vegan is. Travel the country highlighting vegan restaurants. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful journey. It's something that I feel like God wants me to do. And like I say, I would dive more into that story later in another episode. Y'all let me know if y'all want that episode or not. Either way, I'm gonna get it. But I just like to have the interactions in the comments.